Hey everyone, so we are starting a new video series that we are going to call 5-Minute Tips. So it's all kinds of little short tip information about relationships, maybe about things going on, that you would relate to in around 5 minutes, give or take. So the first one today is going to be
checking in excessively.
Excessively.
Yes.
We're getting intense in the first 5-minute tip.
We are. So
what does that mean?
What does that mean? So we have expressed throughout some of our posts and things that we put on social, and we talk about this in depth in our new course, Communicating Expectations. So definitely visit our website and check that out. But one thing that's absolutely essential to a relationship is checking in with each other. Now, the reason we say excessively is because many couples, right, like they might kind of go over the calendar for the week or something like that, and they're like, okay, we're on the same page. Yeah, maybe we're on the same page Sunday night when you looked over everything, but things might have shifted a little bit by Tuesday, right?
Exactly. And prime example, today is Wednesday, the week before Thanksgiving 2019. So we've got a lot of stuff going on right now. We're going back home to visit family for the holiday next week, and we've had some friends coming in from out of town recently.
I've been traveling for work a ton
Stephanie's
recently.
been traveling for her full-time job. We went and visited some friends recently in another part of Florida because that's where we live. And it's just been crazy and chaotic and fun and exciting. And we're also moving soon too, which is just adding to it.
Yes.
So when you're making plans and you're getting things put together that involve yourself and your significant other, the key is to really communicate what is going on excessively. That's what Stephanie's talking about, excessively. Go over the calendar, go over the weekend. Hey, this is what I had planned for this day, this day, this day, and this day. Is that still good with you? Or are we still good for dinner at 5 o'clock at your mom's house? Whatever that is, it's just making sure that you're on the same page, because as soon as something kind of gets askew, is that the right word?
Yeah.
It can really throw things off. It can cause frustration and anxiety, which that is the last thing that you need in a relationship.
Yes, and I will give you the perfect example, which may seem excessive, but I'm telling you, if you practice this, you will absolutely reduce the amount of arguments in your relationship and enhance the quality.
I'm excited.
Yes.
What
so
is this?
On my birthday, and I can't remember if it was the actual day or the day after, it fell on a Sunday, and then that next day was Veterans Day, so Scott had off already, so I took off as well, and we had discussed what any normal person would think was like, oh, we had a plan, right? You'd think, oh, we had a plan, and the plan was, I love to grab coffee and explore fun areas. We have this really nice suburb near us where we love to walk and dream about the house that we live in one day, and so we said, okay, let's go for some coffee and a walk, and then we'll go back and get ready, and then we'll go to this next event, right? So you'd think that seems pretty solid, but by check-in excessively, what we mean is even on that day, we were like, okay, well, are we earlier in the day? Does that mean 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m.? What does that mean?
What time are we waking up?
What time are we waking up? How much time do we need to get ready for that next event? So that means what time do we have to go home? And I'm not saying all these things so that you think you have to be stressed out about all your plans
or plan minute for minute.
Yeah, or plan minute for minute or be nitpicky, but it does affect other things. So we then decided, oh, okay, well, what we mean by that is we want to try to be out the door by about 10:30, doing our walk and whatever around 11:30, and we should be wrapping it up by noon so we can go back and get ready for this event.
Exactly. So it's just kind of making those extra steps, extra effort to make sure that you're both on the same page so you have a good understanding of what's going on. If you've got kids thrown into the mix, that just adds another layer.
More excessively, you should check in.
Exactly. You just want to make sure you're on the same page. And like Stephanie said earlier, we talk a lot about this on the course that we just launched, Communicating Expectations. So definitely check that out. Definitely tune back in the future, because we're going to be coming out with some more 5-minute tips, especially with the holidays coming up. It's a very stressful time. We're going to be talking about setting time up with relatives.
Holiday stress.
Yeah, dealing with holiday stress, establishing some boundaries with family.
Healthy boundaries.
When you're going to families' houses and when you're trying to see everybody in a small amount of time, you can really get pushed by relatives to stay longer or come over again, or friends, and that can get really stressful. So it's really making sure you're on the same page with that and making sure that you know what the game plan is for the holidays. So tune in tuned for some more of that. Check us out, letsgetcommitted.com if you're not on there already. If you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook or on Instagram, check us out on all those feeds and social media and all that stuff.
Yep.
And I think that's it. That's all I have to say.
We'll see you soon. I hope you enjoyed this 5-minute tip.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye guys.